This week we watched Limitless, the movie, not the series that no one watched.
I didn't even know about this series until we did the research for this.
You know when you think you remember a movie pretty well,
Yes.
but then you rewatch it and you actually don't remember a whole lot about it? Well, that's Limitless for me.
It's just basically like a giant pro-drug film.
You think? I think it's anti-drug.
How the hell is it anti-drugs? At what point was drugs a negative part of his life?
He nearly dies a lot of times.
And drugs saved him every time. The mafia
That's
guy...
his perception, though. It's
the mafia
like,
guy would have killed him if he didn't drink his blood and took the drugs. The other guy would have killed him.
But he wouldn't have been in that situation if he didn't take the drugs.
He would have been just a bum writer still.
Get out of the street, you fucking bum!
You don't know that.
The whole film, he didn't write a single word for his thing. His girlfriend left him. He was overdue on rent.
So what you're trying to say is everyone should do drugs?
If you're smart with drugs, yes. From this film, this friend has taught me, not screwdrivers does not represent these dolls. The film has taught me if you can do drugs effectively, drugs will be successful.
When you're watching this film, would you take the pill if it was real?
Yes, why wouldn't I? I want to be an award-winning author. I want to be Prime Minister. I want to do all this shit. I mean, currently I'm not smart enough or motivated enough to do any of that shit. But if I take the ultimate tablet that will make me the smartest man on earth, of course I would. Why the fuck wouldn't I?
Diving into philosophy now.
So it's a shit film, but it makes you think. What did you think of it then? Because, yeah, I don't like it. What do you think?
I enjoyed it significantly more than you, I think. I didn't love it, but I don't know. I enjoyed it. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
What I didn't enjoy was, I don't know if you remember the zooms that kept happening. They attacked all of my senses. And I was still somewhat hungover, which I've previously mentioned in our Big Lebowski video.
Vagina.
Watch that.
Link in the description.
Comment. Yeah. Have you seen the film Lucy? With Scarlett Johansson?
It's a carbon copy, isn't it?
Carbon copy of the film. Like, this came out first, so how did Lucy get away with that? I might try and remake Schindler's List and just call it a different thing and see if we can get an Oscar for it. Golden Globe.
Are you trying to compare Schindler's List to Limitless?
I don't know why that was the first film that came into my head. It's like, okay, think of any films that's won awards. Schindler's List.
For me, this feels like a comic book origin story for most of the movie.
I can get
have you
that,
seen
yes.
those fake trailers on YouTube where they'll try and mash up clips from different movies to make it look like it could be some fan trailer superhero movie? I bet this movie is used so much when people make those.
Maybe what women find or guys find attractive is different for me. But if I'm in a restaurant, right, and I've got the menu in front of me, and the dickhead across me thinks it's really impressive to speak whatever accent that language is in the restaurant, and then order my food without even asking me, he has no idea what the fuck I want to eat. That would just annoy me so hard.
Maybe he knows her really well. They have been in a long relationship.
So he doesn't know what she ate that day. She could have had a big lunch, just wanted a salad later.
Maybe
she could have wanted some sides. Again, this is just me being fat and greedy, but I would be furious if some guy tried to order my food for me without even asking me. And then to do it in a dickhead way to do it, I'm going to speak their language to sound even more impressive. It just irks me so much.
I've got a problem with Hollywood, though. Whenever they want to make someone look like a bum,
Get out of the street, you fucking bum!
and they're going to have some sort of makeover, they always give them long hair. As a man with long hair, I feel attacked.
You are a bum. You see something, you dress exactly like him. I like you. You don't look like or dress like a condescending douche.
Not yet, but give me that pill. Game over. This is yet another movie that we're covering that is linked to Ghost Rider.
Okay, how's this one covered? You said this, I don't understand. I can't.
We have covered Ghost Rider. Look at the description.
Give me one clue. If I can't get off of one clue, just tell me.
It's to do with the friend he meets.
I gathered that. Which one?
The friend that introduces the drug to him.
Okay, yeah, I can picture his face. Who is he in Ghost Rider? I have no idea.
Ghost Rider 2. It narrows it down.
Is he the villain thing? The rotting guy?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Why did you remember that?
I'm good with faces. I'm terrible with names. I'm very good with faces.
Oh, God, no.
That's Blackout or DK, whatever his name is from Ghost Rider 2.
Oh, okay, that's a cool fact.
So, my question to you is, is Limitless another Ghost Rider prequel? Yes. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Right, do you remember when his girlfriend was running away from the bad guy?
Yeah.
And she was running across the ice rink? And then do you remember her giving an 8-year-old therapy for fucking life?
That's another tragic origin story right there.
Dude, seriously? She just grabbed up an 8-year-old having a fantastic time with her dad. You know what I mean? It was Christmas, she's probably enjoying herself. Just grabs her, spins around, cuts the guy's face open. What the fuck? Imagine that.
At least he didn't die.
I know, but still, the kid ain't gonna think that. I just cut a guy's face open.
The perfect part is, though, you know, when she takes it and she runs through all the scenarios. She's like, I could do it this way, I could do it that way. Nah, I'm gonna scar that little girl for life. That's definitely the best scenario.
Yeah. Like, any point in this girl's life that she gets touched from behind, she's punching whoever's behind her. At any point in her life, she's never getting over this. Oh, what is this fucking film?
Or maybe she goes on to become the best ice skating champion of all time. And the crutch in her life is always going to be that memory. And she finally conquers it in the end. She lifts that trophy.
They're laughing at us. Hey, they laughed at Louis Armstrong when he said he was going to go to the moon. Now he's up there, laughing at them.
Fuck that. Okay, that's one theory. That's how she does it. I personally believe that she's going to be in therapy for life. And we'll never go on ice again. We have our theories, eh? Speaking of theories, do you want to get into the fact and the theory part? Your facts this week, sir.
In terms of casting, Shia LaBeouf was originally cast as Eddie, the main character.
Wait, he isn't dead. Shy surprise.
But he injured his left hand in a car accident and had to pull out.
Oh.
So can you imagine Shia LaBeouf in that role?
Very easily for some reason. I feel like that'd be a perfect role for Shia LaBeouf.
The apartment that Eddie has at the start of the movie is the same apartment that's in Kick-Ass. So same universe confirmed? I think so.
It is
probably
genuine
not,
proof. It's proof, shut up. We're making a universe here.
The Screwjamble's extended universe.
Yeah. So we got Big Lebowski, Ghost Rider, and now Limitless.
If you pay close attention to the box that Eddie receives towards the end of the movie, it says hand delivery on, which is both the method in which the box was delivered and also the fact that 2 pairs of hands, severed hands, are inside. And my last one, the writer of the screenplay, Leslie Dixon, she sold the script under the condition that no rewrites would be done, which is very rare to be accepted in Hollywood. So good on you, girl. Maintaining that artistic integrity.
I mean, I completely respect this woman, but why?
But why?
You think it needed rewrite?
It definitely needed fucking rewrites. Fuck me, that's a good, first, maybe third draft. Still need a few more tweaks.
Well, now you know who to write. Get on Twitter.
So, are we done with the facts?
We are done with the facts.
Now, are you ready for the bulk of this video?
Yeah.
Good. I hope you enjoyed the short bit, because here's where the long stuff will come in. So, my fact number 1. The book that he wrote, there's a theory that is either the synopsis of the film, you know, his base twisting it on his life, or that's the TV show that he very loosely based on his life. So as soon as he got the drug, he was like, okay, I'm going to put the drug into this TV show and then change everything else. And that was the book that he wrote at the end. That's the first theory.
Wait, what?
Alright. You know, there's a TV show of it.
Yeah.
Alright, it's about a different guy called Brian.
Yeah, I've not seen it. I don't know what the plot is.
Neither do I. So hopefully this theory works.
I feel like it doesn't.
This is the theory that I made up myself. That's why it doesn't work. But yeah, in the show, possibly, there's a guy called Brian, possibly,
So, in your theory, is the show a
my
prequel?
theory. No, the show is completely made up. In the film, the book that he wrote, and then the book
is
that
the
got
show.
published is the TV show.
Ah, okay.
So he took the pill from his life and then put it into the book and then changed everything else. Possibly.
Okay.
I kept it all the exact same. I don't know. I didn't watch the show.
Gotcha.
Alright. Now the second of 50 theories. There's 50. I'll give it a secret away.
Liar!
The second theory is, at the end of the film, when De Niro's character was meeting him in the office, he's like, I shut down your lab. The main character had a dickhead smirk all across his face. He was like a proper dickhead smirk. I mean, it could just be his natural smirk. It would fit. Or it could be him thinking, he only said one lab. He only thinks I've got one lab. Because sure, he shut down the lab that was producing it, but the guy's smart. Why would you have one lab in one country? If I'm building this super drug, I'm getting labs in different continents. I'm preparing myself.
Smartass and NZT might have 2 or 3 or even 4 labs.
So yes, you could believe him at face value to say that he stopped taking the drug. He worked out the kinks and then weeding way off it. Bollocks. He worked out the kinks, but he still has many labs going around. He's just perfected this drug, so there's no side effects. And there's no way, he said, after taking it for so long, don't you think anything will change? He took it for ages and then stopped taking it when he had the De Niro interview at first, and he was a wreck. He was a complete mess. So no, shit doesn't change. The guy's still on drugs. He's a liar and a dickhead.
I feel like Bradley Cooper's done something to you in life, and you're just attacking this movie.
I'm just angry at Bradley Cooper, nothing to do with his film.
Something's happened. We don't have to talk about it, but we all know something happened.
I'm not saying anything. No comment. But Bradley, I'm after you.
There's only one way to find out.
Watch the TV show.
Watch the TV show. I know he's in it.
Is there?
Mm-hmm.
Of course he did, because he was the writer. He's an egotistical person. Of course he would put himself in his own story. That just fits my first theory even better.
He's not the main character, I don't think, but he's definitely in it.
Oh, of course, he's not that egotistical. I mean, come on.
Also, they couldn't afford Bradley Cooper.
Okay, now, I know I said I have 50 theories, but that's the end of them. I'm done. Do you think he's on drugs? Do you believe his bullshit? Or do you think my theory is correct? Is he on or off drugs?
That the screenwriter had a really good movie and then realised the deadline was tomorrow and hadn't written the ending yet and was like, okay, blah, 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 blah.
I mean, I have to disagree with that. A really good movie? I think that's a fucking push.
A good movie.
Okay, I'll tolerate that. I'll accept that. That's why I was going to hate mail from Bradley Cooper fans now. My name is Max. Hi. Ignore
Bradley
the name
Cooper
of the
will never be on this show.
Well, yes, that was Fact and Theory for Limitless. Would you ever watch that again?
I would definitely watch that again.
If you completely disagree with me or you want to shout abuse at me, cool. Put them in the comments below.
Please
do. Please.
I'll join in.
Like, subscribe. We are new. It would be very helpful. And find out what we're doing next week, because even I don't know. See you then.